up, Venetians? My name is Zach, welcome to the Phoenix 77 channel, and today, March 27th, is a very special day for me. It's not the anniversary of the YouTube channel, it's not the anniversary of my birth. That's October 3rd, if you didn't know. Well, today, March 27th, marks 2 years to the date since I've moved to Japan. It's been 2 years since I moved into this apartment. So on this day, I left the hotel that I was stuck in for a few weeks, and I moved over here. And it's been 2 years and I can't believe it, honestly. It's just been a crazy ride since I've moved here. And I've done a lot since I've started, living in Japan. I mean, I started my YouTube channel here. I mean, I've had the channel for a while, but I've actually started taking the channel seriously since I moved here. Sometimes it's really just hard to think of words to say for something that has gone by as quickly as this. I have been to 19 prefectures in the last couple of years, and my goal is to visit all 47, like I mentioned before. So I'm going to list off the 19 prefectures that I've been to. Tokyo, Kanagawa, Chiba, Saitama, Fukushima, Gifu, Osaka, Kyoto, Hyogo, Nara, Okayama, Kagawa, Shizuoka, Nagano, Yamanashi, Aichi, Gunma, Tochigi, Ibaraki, Wakayama, Aomori, Akita, Iwate, Miyagi, Yamagata, Mie, Tokushima, Ehime, and Kochi. Not in that order, but yeah. That's where I've been. And I think the next prefecture I'm going to go to is probably Niigata for a day trip, or I might take the new Hokuriku Shinkansen for a day trip as well. I've been in and out of 2 relationships. A lot of you guys have been asking me about that, but yeah, since I've been here, I've been in and out of 2 relationships. Both of them broke up for very strange reasons, but I'm still friends with them. But that's not important though, right? I'm not graduated yet. I have 1 last semester to go, and then I'm out of here, but I don't know what's going to happen next. After I graduate, I would love to work with aviation. My goal is to work for Boeing, but if any of you guys out there are looking for a Japan expert, I'm here for you. My Japanese has somewhat improved. I mean, I'm able to type a lot easier in Japanese. I'm able to read a lot more than I can say. I'm able to give directions in Japanese, and I'm able to receive directions in Japanese usually. But sometimes when I'm having a conversation in Japanese, it's really tough. Like, sometimes I just really can't think of the word to say. So that's something I need to really improve on during my last few months here in Japan. It feels like it's just been a couple months ago that I got off that plane and moved here, because I remember how hard it was just to move here. Like, you've probably seen a few videos about how to get an apartment in Japan, and it's really a tough thing. My apartment where I'm at right now, I hate my apartment. I really do. I love the location. I'm not going to tell you where the location is, but it's very easy for me to get around town from this location. I wanted to live in this location, and I told the realtor, I was like, hey, I found a couple apartments on a website for foreigners in Japan, gaijinpot.com. Don't go there, it's depressing as shit. And they were like, oh, this apartment you're looking at, oh, they don't take white people. Seriously. Japan has a huge issue with racism, and, it's improving. People's notions on race are definitely improving, except for maybe Koreans, but when it comes to real estate and stuff like that, Japan has a lot of room to improve on, especially coming up in the Olympics. But I've noticed there have been improvements since I moved here. It's been a lot easier for some of my kohais, if you will, my people who came to Japan after me to find an apartment. So I guess that's good news. But I hope I can find an apartment better when I start working here, because I've lived here for 2 years. I know how everything kind of runs, right? But yeah, getting an apartment was a pain, and also getting my phone and getting a bank account was also a pain. It was like, I mentioned this in a couple videos before, but it was like the Bermuda Triangle of Japan. In order to have an apartment, you need a phone and a bank account. In order to have a bank account, you need a phone and an apartment. In order to get a phone, you need an apartment and a bank account. I don't even use my bank account to pay my phone bill. It goes straight out of my credit card. That's just bullcrap sometimes, Yeah, I learned how to deal with that, and if you guys ever have any problems, just send me a message on Twitter or Facebook or here, I'll help you. I'll be sure to help you. Another thing I've really learned how to get used to is the trains in Japan. That's something I mentioned I'm going to try to make a video on really soon. Today, in particular, if you guys saw my tweets, I made a lot of tweets earlier. There was a fire in Shinjuku Station. What happened was the Yamanote line, if you know anything about the train, the Yamanote line doesn't have like the typical traffic signal that most trains use. This train uses signals that are inside the cab, so if you notice sometimes near the speedometer there's a little arrow, and you'll hear a ding when that arrow switches around. That's the signal that tells the driver, hey, go this speed or slow down or stop. And one of the signal sensors seemed to have broke in Shinjuku Station. I guess when they were trying to test the sensor, it shorted out a couple wires connected to the signal sensor. And there was a fire like 70 yards away from where they were testing the sensor. So there's one guy yelling, grab a fire extinguisher! We need a fire extinguisher now! Oh man, it was hysterical. There was no damage to anybody. There was no injuries or anything like that. The train wasn't anywhere to be found. There's a lot of smoke though. But they put out the fire really quickly, and then, you know, if you saw the pictures, there's like an entire contingent of maintenance people and then a fire department, like 20 people from the fire department show up, the cops show up. Oh man, that's the one thing I really love about this country. They take things seriously here when it comes to safety, but also I think they kind of overdo it. But I don't know. When it comes to safety, I guess overdoing it is better than having a serious fire happen, right? But, I mean, I knew exactly what was going on simply because I know how the trains work in this country. I know how everything runs. And I'm able to give people directions and stuff like that. Like, there was a bunch of foreigners trying to get to Haneda Airport. And you know, the Yamanote line's out. That's one way to get to the train that goes to Haneda Airport. You gotta take the KQ line from Shinagawa or the monorail from Hamamatsucho. Try to say not 5 times fast. And I was giving a bunch of these foreigner guys a lot of information on, oh yeah, take this train here, take this train here, take this train here. Honestly, like, if I hadn't spent like a few days just going around the trains, I mean, this is when I first came here, like just sitting down, going around, okay, these are the trains. If I haven't done that, I would have been completely lost as well. So if you guys are ever in this country and you get super lost on how to run on the, how to ride the trains and stuff, let me know and I'll help you. Tweet at me. I'll try to help you, give you directions. I will make a video soon about how to ride the train properly. I'm gonna make it funny. But yeah, I can't believe it's been 2 years since I moved into this place. Time flies, man. And yeah, I can't believe I'm gonna be moving out in September. I don't know what I'm doing next. I'm really looking for a job. I don't know what I should be doing. If I would love to work for Boeing. I would love to be their guy that kind of helps them with the Japan-related stuff, because Japan's huge for Boeing. But if I can't land that job, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. I'm hoping that my YouTube channel can take off as well. And as you guys know, I really work hard. I try to upload daily, and if I don't have anything to upload, I really feel bad about not uploading. Yeah. It's been a wild 2 years, hasn't it? I hope I can stay here longer. I wouldn't mind, having my workplace fly me here for a month and I fly back to, hopefully, Arizona, and then, fly back and forth and stuff. That's the kind of work I would like to do. I feel like I can handle that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm rambling. But thanks guys so much for all your support since I've started this channel almost a year ago. As I mentioned, I'm going to be making a few changes to the channel coming up, but I mean, two of the noticeable changes you've seen. One, the Facebook page, and two, the name change. And also, you probably noticed I changed the avatar and a few other things related to my social media presence. That's not permanent. My friend Chris, he's a genius. He's making more stuff for me. He said he's doing it for free. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I have the best friends you can imagine. You're gonna see more changes sooner or later, and it's all gonna be for the better. And I hope you guys will support me throughout this whole process. I would really, really like it if you guys would, every time I post a video, well, not something like this, but like other times, every Thursday when I post a beer video, or I post a funny GTA video, or a GTA tech video, or a gaming video, or a Japan vlog. I would love it if you guys posted it on your personal Facebook accounts. That way, we can really grow this channel together, grow this community. And if your friends, you 371 Phoenicians, if you 371 Phoenicians reach out to all your Facebook contacts or Twitter contacts and spread the Phoenician love, this channel can grow exponentially. And that's what I would really like to see. So please, please, please continue to support my channel, but in that way. And if you need anything from me, always send me a tweet, post something on my Facebook. I'll see you there. Alright, as for now, I gotta figure out what I'm doing tonight. Oh my god. I should probably play some games, right? But I've been kind of inside a lot recently, so I want to go out tonight. Sorry about my Twitter being kind of crazy and sorry about rambling on, but I'm gonna end this video here. If you like this video, hit that like button. Like I said, be sure to subscribe, tell your friends about the channel. Let's grow this thing. Thank you guys so much for your support over the past year, and if you're my friend in Japan over the last 2 years, and I'll see you all later. Take it easy, Phoenicians.